Well, hello, you trader nerds. Welcome into a fabulous Thursday. And yesterday was Rocket Man. Hanging out in the hair. I don't even know the words, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Boy, the market was a rocket. And today it is crashing, plummeting back to the earth that we know as planet Earth. Wow, this is nasty. Buy the rumor, sell the news. This is exactly what this is. E-minis down 5% on the day. NASDAQ even worse, 5.76%. And I have had a fun morning doing the scalping session. So let's see how we did. And again, this is a fake account. Everything that I do is real account, but this was a real account or a fake account. And let's see what we did today. Because I had the house of pain on a couple of these things, but we finally turned it around. Yesterday was hard too, because my first two trades, I was down $1,600. And today I did much better. I did 27 trades. Average trade time was 37 seconds. Woo! I remember this 4 minute and 20-second trade. 88% of my trades were profitable. 24 were profitable. Three were losing trades, but those three lost me $1,645. And Matt, you are exactly right. We need to definitely trade. I don't think I necessarily have to have a take profit uh, level on the scalps, but we definitely do need a stop loss because yesterday, if I had been in a short, now of course this is play money, but I treat it real. If I had been in a short when we got that, 100, 200, 300 point 1 minute candle, then you're talking about you could wipe out an account fairly quickly. And on Reddit yesterday, several people wiped out their accounts on the scalps. They were short at the time. And all of a sudden, Mango says that we're going to pause the tariffs for 90 days. And the Cheeto dust was flying, ladies and gentlemen, as he made that announcement. And poof, and the thing is, 2 days before, yeah, there's no truth to that rumor, blah, 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 blah. So it's amazing that you can do that. And here's the thing, some people are saying, was there inside trading based on it? Because there were a lot of unusual call activity prior to the announcement from the president. So people knowing that that was going to be announced then bought calls on probably SPY or something of that nature, or on the futures, and then they were rewarded handsomely. So we definitely don't want insider trading or anything like that. But wow, wow, wow. So yeah, you got to have a stop loss. You just got to have a stop loss. But we did good today. In the account, we scalped $1,005. The commissions were $117, netting us $887.28 in the fake account. Y'all remember that. And by the way, real traders never trade alone. They trade with their fellow nerds. We got Chris with us. We got DB. We got Dunn. We got Drew. We got Edwin Pruitt, Chevrolet. Hal, Jim, make the 111 great again. Matt, Jolly, Wally, Mo, Notional Ed, Stacy, Vicky with a Y, Willie, to all the girls I've loved before, and Z, howdy, welcome in. So, market down. We've got all kind of VIX at 47. When I started today, I think the VIX was in the 30s, like 37 or 38. Now we've got a VIX at 47. The AD is in the toilet, negative 453. The low was 459, and we are making lows on the AD, and the market is, look at this, market's going up. AD is flat. That is interesting. So let's look at our friend, the big green monster. See if we can find any semblance of sanity, a semblance of sanity. So we had this candle. Whoa, amazing. Look at that. And punch, 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 and tumble, 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 tumble. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a trend day. A trend day starts with a gap. The gap is not filled within the first hour of trading, and then the direction continues one way, typically until the last half hour of trading. And do not be surprised in the last half hour of trading if the bulls come in. But it could be that people are realizing that President Cheeto, who I love to pieces, by the way, that President Cheeto uh, is pausing the tariffs, but he's still implementing a 10% tariff on all of those 70 something countries. So we got to keep that in mind. They still got a tariff, it's just not as high as it was. And then, he's really socking it to China, which is good. I think that's good. Now, remember, I have a children's book that you can buy at sweetbobby.com. And I tried to get an American company to print my hardbacks, and they wanted $20 a book. And I said, that's what I sell the book for. I can't make any money. I was able to print the book in China, hardback, glossy cover, it's just beautiful book from China, and have it shipped over the Golden Seas over to the United States of America for $4 a book compared to 20. Now that same book, I guess, would cost me about $9 to get from China, but still significantly less than I would pay in the old United States of America. Let's look at the linear regression. Linear regression is support and resistance. We're playing around it here. We had the big candle up yesterday, big candle down today. And what I think will probably continue now that people have woken up and said, hey, tariffs are still a problem. And even if they're paused for 90 days, you're just in, April, May, June, July. How about this? We're going to be worried about those tariffs unless they figure out something and have an agreement on the tariffs and trade and everything. We will be worried about the same thing come the 4th of freaking July. Wow. So that's something. So let's look at our little account today. Now, someone said, Bobby, are you down $100,000 on the year? And I said, no, I'm not. So remember, this one, the mega IRA is a buddy's account of mine. So it's not, and you'll see sometimes he's trading other things and everything. So that's not my account. My account is this account that has the all we've got now is Bill, and we've got this a 3-5 with 7 days and a 3-5 with 7 days. That's all we've got. And I really wish that I had closed the 3 and the 3 yesterday on the big run up, but I did not. So remember, you've got a valley of death down here around this 39, 54,000. I don't think we'll get there, but there are some worries for me about the valley of death. But I think we're going to be okay with 7 days left. So I'll just watch that carefully. But I may close these. Like today would be a great day to close these. These are, we're up $1,100 in our account. Might be a good day to take them off, but we'll see. I think maybe we'll get another chance tomorrow. Look at the theta, y'all. -600 in theta. These things are really so but we do have protection. Let's see what our protection looks like in this account. And we got the ES, and we got the risk analysis, and we got this to points, and we got this to 40. So looks like we've got $30,000 of protection. If I had taken off these two last night, we would have $84,000 of protection in the event of a crash. Wow, wow, wow. So, I wish I'd taken those off. But no, let's see what I could take them off for right now. Let's see. How bad are they? Let's see, 34.50. It's only down $350 if I were to close that. Well, let's see. I should have some active orders. Yeah, here we go. I want to take those off at 20 cents. That's 5.55. That's 15.50. Yeah, I'll wait a while, I think. I think I'll wait a while. All right, y'all. Let's see what y'all talking about. Let's see. Are you taking any profits from your loans? Not yet. I need to ring the register, I guess, Matt, but I think we'll have another down day maybe tomorrow, so we'll see. Oh, by the way, tomorrow I'm going to be out of town. So we will not have a 2 o'clock tomorrow, but depending on what time we leave, I may come up here around 9 or 9:30 in the morning to do a little trading. If y'all want to do that, I don't know for sure, but otherwise I got to go out of town for sometime tomorrow for a gymnastics meet with my daughter. So I'll have to let y'all know. All right. All right, y'all. I love you to pieces. Thank you for everything and sticking with us. And I will see y'all tomorrow.